Hi, this is Leung back with the G Live, and a huge welcome to all of you who are joining us. If you are joining us live, give us a hashtag live. If you're joining us on the replay, give us a hashtag replay. Now, yes, we are definitely living in exciting times, especially right now. If you are a member of Groove, you are at the right place and at the right time because there are plenty of opportunities for us to work together, for us to partner, for you to earn some additional side income if you wanted to. Just for example, today, earlier, at least my time, this morning at 8 a.m., I did another live webinar. And just so that you know, in regards to all the additional opportunities that are coming up, if you are also interested in doing webinars, if you're interested in being a trainer, if you're interested in doing things in different languages, or for whatever else, you know that Groove has an expansion project. You know that we're doing a lot of really cool things as well. So you are hereby invited to be a big part of everything that we do as well. So if you're interested in all of that, we invite you to do all that cool stuff as well. However, today, of course, we want to focus on one thing first. What one thing first is it? Well, I do have a question for you. What do you think might be the biggest opportunity that you see inside of Groove? Now, of course, that might be a rhetorical question. It might even be a trick question because there's so many different opportunities, right? I'm sure you'll agree. But here's the reason why I ask. Out of 10 Groovesters on average that I talk to, a lot of them, probably just like Affiliates Crusher over here, who's joined us hashtag live, great to see you by the way, a lot of them are in fact joining us as affiliates. A lot of them are doing very well when it comes to promoting Groove as a product or maybe doing other kinds of affiliate marketing as well. However, here's something that is interesting. Out of 10 people, yes, maybe a whole bunch of them are doing a variety of things, including affiliate marketing, but probably 7 or 8 out of 10 are also providing Groove as a service. What do we mean by that? We mean that, well, maybe there are some who are building websites for clients. Maybe there are some who are building landing pages. Maybe there are some who are building opt-in funnels. Maybe there are some who are doing, I don't know, full-blown sales funnels, right? Some people do designs, templates. Some people do brand strategies. Some people do all the technical stuff, the integrations that most of us, myself included, don't usually want to deal with, right? So in hindsight, what I'm trying to say is that Groove as a service is a huge opportunity and has been for a long time. And for anybody who might be breaking all kinds of records, all these kinds of weird, crazy, unheard of numbers, right? From 0 to 5 figures, 10,000, 20,000, 50,000 a month. We have Groovesters who are doing that as a result of simply helping other people improve their businesses, right? And so that on its own is a true opportunity, is a huge one, especially if you know what you're doing and especially if you're an expert. With that said, I'm sure you will agree, it's become a problem, right? It's become a problem because the opportunity is there. And just like in my past life, a year plus ago, and probably a long time before that, over a decade and a half, I had always prided myself in being able to travel around the world and help change people's lives, right? Get people from zero to multimillionaires, being able to do even better than even people in the Western world. For example, people who are lawyers, doctors, people who have college, university, master, graduate degrees, PhDs. And the reason they're able to do that is because, of course, we introduce them to the power of internet marketing. And of course, we show them how to do that. Unfortunately, for the last several years, more and more what we call fake gurus, right, have been coming out and they've been poking their faces. A lot of my own students whom I recognize as people I trained just 1 or 2 weeks prior, suddenly we start seeing their Facebook ads and suddenly they become the all new gurus and the next experts when they don't really have more than 2 or 3 weeks worth of experience learning, much less doing, right? And so in a very similar kind of way, what we're seeing right now, and I'm not saying that we have a lot of unethical people here, but of course, during desperate times and doing all these different crazy whatever situations right now, of course, a lot of people want to make ends meet. And so The only thing that I will say is that based on my experience, based on some of my own personal, I don't know, going through the funnels themselves, let's just say, right? Applying and going through different calls and researching on different types of people, not necessarily within Groove, but a lot of people who are doing services, a lot of people who are providing different types of solutions for people, whether it's using Groove or not, to build a website, a landing page, a funnel, and everything else, designing templates. I do notice that while we have a lot of great, legitimate, talented people right here in the Groove community, there's also a lot of people who basically, just like those fake gurus in my previous industry, right, don't know what they're doing. They're not qualified. They haven't been doing it for very long. And let's just say they were charging different fees that I feel like they weren't quite ready to be charging just yet. Okay, and so with that, this becomes a danger, right? Earlier, I said that it's a problem, and it's a problem because more and more people, just like how my previous students did not know who to trust because of all these fake gurus, right? Now, a lot of fellow Groovesters also don't know who to trust because there's so many freelancers. And, it's easy for us to go and default to, whoever is the cheapest, right? Whoever is the most affordable, whoever can give us the best deal, the best package, the best bang for our buck, right? When in the end, we know that a lot of times, if it's cheaper, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's good. If it's more expensive, it also doesn't mean that it's bad, right? So with all of that, a lot of times we cannot really tell just by the surface. And so what I feel is something that we as Groove have the responsibility of doing is to make sure that, number one, we protect those of you who are the Groovesters, the members who are looking for top quality information, okay, and top quality products and top quality services. And we also have a responsibility to protect those of you who are the legitimate resources, the legitimate service providers who can provide quality services to fellow Groovesters, right? Do you agree? If you agree, type in the word agree. Now, of course, that is just me talking. And so for that, I feel like it is my personal responsibility because right now we really don't have any way of enforcing quality. We have no way of enforcing anything. In fact, you guys and gals are out on your own. You're talking to each other. You're doing your own networking. But what if, right, you come across different people that either they end up, it can go either way, right? You can pay somebody and that person may not provide the services that you deserve. On the flip side, you might be the legitimate service provider and you actually provide a service, but the other person, they don't pay you, right? They go back on their word. They do a chargeback or whatever else, right? Those are all things that we also cannot control. And so with that, like I said, we have somewhat of a responsibility to be protecting you, our fellow Groovesters, as well as our quality service providers. And so with all of that said, right, if you are a quality service provider, you are serious about helping other people, you want to train them, you want to assist them, you want to make sure that they have the best possible high converting website, landing page, funnel in the world because you know what you're doing, right? And you know that you deserve to be working with the very best clients simply because if they are serious about working with you, then you're also serious about providing them with the top level of services, right? And so with all of that, I want you to know that behind the scenes, we are also working very, very hard to make sure that you as service providers, we are also providing additional opportunities for you. Just out of curiosity, whether you are watching us live or on the replay, let me know, are you a service provider? Are you an agency? Are you a freelancer? Let me know inside of the comments. Let me know what you are. You're a freelancer. You call people. You do what they call discovery calls or consultations or whatever else. Let me know so that I can maybe even reach out to you personally. And when the time is right, we can even have that serious conversation about how we can potentially partnership together, have that partnership together. Me and you partner. We partner with Groove as well and leverage, right, on everything that we stand for. Because at the end of the day, I would say either way, right? Whether you are a service provider who doesn't do what you say, or whether you are a client who doesn't pay, either way, right? One or the other, that affects the Groove brand. I'm sure you'll agree, right? It affects our reputation. It affects the trustworthiness factor. So it is all of our responsibility, not just mine, not just Groove, and not just one or two other people, let's say leaders on the top or whatever else. It is every single one of our responsibilities to be able to protect one another and make sure that the brand of Groove is as best as it can become, because ultimately it's going to have an impact in all of us as well. So yes, we want you to leverage on the brand as the official Groove service providers. Now, this is obviously still in its infancy. There are plenty of other things that we want to continue to progress, a lot of things that we still need to continue to work on, a lot of people that I still need to talk to, right, in order for us to make all of this happen. But I will have you know, as official partners of Groove, right, in the future, when it actually gets implemented, we are going to go towards the direction where only partners are the ones that we will endorse. Only the partners, right? The ones that are partnering with us, right? We enter in an actual partnership relationship. These are the only people that we can recommend, that we can truthfully and say that these are the people that we can recommend to you. If you are not, right, a provider who is on this list, then to our clients and our potential members, we say that unfortunately, right, I wouldn't be able to ethically or be able to honestly recommend or endorse anybody else. Of course, you're still free to go off on your own, do your price comparison and do your own research or whatever else. But the only people that Groove that we can recommend will be people who are our partners and those who are on our list. And everybody else, we may not even be able to recommend at all. Okay, so that is basically going to be the way that is going to be in the near future, and pretty much a segue into my invitation to you. Okay, my invitation to you to work with us, to partner with Groove, and together legitimately do this the right way to bring true value to anybody who needs help. So if this is something that you're interested in, whether right now at this point in time you feel like you're ready to be a service provider, maybe, just maybe, you're working towards that, and in 2 to 4 weeks, right, you'll be ready, then hey, let's talk then. But I want to let you know that if you haven't already, I want to, at the very, very least, make sure that whether you yourself are a service provider, or maybe you know somebody who are, maybe you've worked with some of them, maybe you are very close with a few of them who also create websites, do funnels, do templates, they do graphic design, anything that might be Groove related. I want you to refer them at least to this video, or at least to this invitation, because we really just want the best of the best to be on our team, right? To be our partners, and of course, to be working together to make the entire Groove community and the world, why not, a much better place, all right? So I'm sure you agree with me that we also want to help as many people as possible. And as you can see right here, we do have a page that we want to share with you. This is our Facebook group. Okay, so if you haven't already, I do want to recommend that you become a member right here, because as you can see, very recently, I'm talking about within the last couple of hours or so, you can see that we have already started our process of finding the very best service providers to work with, to partner with as well. Okay, you can see this was posted about 3 hours ago, and it says, are you a freelancer, an agency, or maybe a client services provider? Because if you are, let us know if you want to partner with us to help more people, get more clients, and close more businesses. But in reality, we also want to make sure that together we are able to help more people together as well. Okay, so with that, you can see that this, of course, is a share from our GrooveAsia page as well. So if you haven't already, make sure that you do check out this post, right? Because as you can see here, we are looking for a variety of different experts. For example, websites, and landing pages experts. We also want experts and specialists in those who can create complete sales funnels, graphics and template design, e-commerce store buildouts, technical integrations, site customization, sales closing, and so much more. Okay, so you can see the opportunity is right here. And if you want to be a part of the group, we highly recommend it. And by the way, I do see Nicholas inside the comments, which will obviously feature in just a moment. But as you can see, another benefit of being inside of our group is you do get a lot of sharing from our fellow leaders as well. And if you want to connect with me directly, you can see that right here on my personal profile. There is also a couple of different posts that I posted recently, okay, where I am also highlighting the partnership opportunity. Okay, so you can also connect with me there. There's different people who are liking and commenting on these already. So it's basically an invitation for you to do whatever it is that you need to help us to provide this partnership opportunity, this service, as something that can be a solution to many Groovesters as well. And of course, this is not ready quite yet, but I do want to make sure that you understand that as soon as we're able to connect, you leave a comment on any one of the different posts that we see. That's the only way right now that we're going to be able to communicate, because I can't tell you, for whatever reason, for the last 24 to 48 hours, my inbox has just been blowing up with a whole bunch of different messages, which I will not have the time to go through. Okay, but if I need to get in touch with you, I will reach out. Okay, and so with that, if you want to make sure that you are a part of this opportunity, you want to be considered, and you also want the link to our brand new page that looks like this, okay, leave a comment in any one of the posts that you see, whether it's on my own personal profile, whether it's on my page, whether it's on the GrooveAsia page, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's on inside of our groups, right? Inside of the GrooveAsia group that you just saw, wherever, okay? In the relevant post, make sure that you leave a comment so that I can invite you to either PM me, and then I can look up for your comment, or I will PM you myself if we're already connected online, because I want to make sure that you know your next steps in order for you to become an official, qualified, and endorsed GrooveAsia services provider partner, which will allow you the opportunity to collaborate directly with Groove. It will allow you to be recognized as an official Groove partner, and it will put you on the elite provider list that is recommended by Groove. And once again, those who are not on that list, unfortunately, we will not be able to recommend them. Okay, so if you want to be an official partner, the only people who will be on that list would be the partners, and we want to invite you to come to this page so that you can apply to become an official Groove partner, which I am sure is going to be a tremendously win-win situation for all of us. All right, so with that, that is my invitation for you here today. It is also my announcement here for you as well, just to make sure that all of us are on the same page. Of course, we want to make sure that you are on board when it comes to providing your services to fellow Groovesters as well. Earlier, we did say hi to Affiliates Crusher, who said #live. We also have Johnson join us #live from KL at 5:54 p.m. A good evening to you. Awesome. Affiliates Crusher is also saying affiliate sites building so you can sell Groove. Yep, we also have a ton of tutorial doing that. But of course, if that's also a service that you want to provide, then of course we invite you to reach out to us or leave a comment, as what we mentioned, in any one of the different pages and comments or the posts that you might see, so that we can officially communicate with you. We also have Daniel saying hello, great to see you. Mill Sales, we talked to him a couple of hours ago, I believe, and it looks like Mill is interested in also working with us and partnering with us in this initiative. So definitely a huge welcome to that, because I know you've been doing a great job over the last several months and you are blowing up. So congratulations on that. And I believe Nicholas is also working with you as well. And Nicholas is joining us and saying #live, and also saying that, yes, with 30 years of experience, I have found asking a lot of questions is vital to finding great service providers. Absolutely, right? And so that's why it makes you not only somebody who is a great researcher to find somebody who is a good service provider, but that also makes you yourself a good service provider on your own as well. So Mr. Nicholas, if you're interested in joining us in this initiative, maybe even becoming taking on some type of a leadership role, then let's talk about that, because I think there's plenty of opportunities for you as well. We also have Chu Mei Ling saying, agree, great to see you. Groove Pages Training, which is of course Nicholas, saying agree as well. Hashtag live, that's me. Pick me, LOL. You are on the list, Mr. Nicholas. Let's make sure that we continue to talk as well. Chu Miling is saying yes, awesome. We also have another Facebook user, a good friend. Don't know who you are, but I'm sure you're a good friend, saying good afternoon, sir. Great to see you. By the way, if you see a ticker right below this video, you will see a link to authorize Facebook to show your face on StreamYard so that we can actually see your name as well as your smiling faces. So that is my PSA of the day. Make sure that you do that. Go to the authorization link so that the next time that you do leave a comment, hopefully we can see your name and your great picture as opposed to just Facebook user and the default mugshot that they have, right? Daniel is saying agency, as I believe this is part of something that you do. Awesome. And then we also have Adigbo, apologize if I butchered your name, saying freelancer. And then we have another friend who is a Facebook user saying something in Thai, which unfortunately I cannot read, but congratulations for joining us. And hopefully it is something that we will be able to continue to serve you in the future, because with the Groove Expansion Project, of course, we are expanding into different languages relatively quickly. So hopefully we will have the right resources to help support you as well. And we look forward to doing that. Okay, as we take a look down, we see a couple other ones. We have Tolu saying, hi, great move. I run an agency in Qatar. Great, awesome. Make sure that you reach out to us. Go find one of our posts, comment on them so that we can actually connect. This will be awesome, because I believe we definitely should have a lot of freelancers in agencies from all around the globe. And, you know, I know some people who are great in Southeast Asia. Of course, Mr. Nicholas is in Australia. We have you in Qatar, and we have some other people in the US. It's going to be absolutely amazing. And Mill Sales is saying 2 hearts. Love, lots of love. It's all what the Groove community is all about. So yes, absolutely awesome. Naveen is another gentleman that we have been talking to earlier as well. Hello to you, hashtag live. So if you somehow missed our announcement, of course, this is something that's official now. We want to invite you as well, Mr. Naveen, to join us, because it's going to be absolutely awesome. And if I'm not mistaken, I think today might be your birthday, right? So happy birthday to you, unless I'm mistaken. So let me know if I got that correctly. Mill Sales is also saying thanks. Lots of love to you and Team Groove and everybody. Awesome, right? This is exactly what the community is all about. Naveen is also saying nice to see you. We have Neil saying hashtag live. Great to see you as well. Jeffrey, as always, not the first time I see you post this. I'm all in, right? Just like in poker, all in. And in order for you to find any type of success, yes, you need to go all in. So Jeffrey, let's go ahead and connect very soon. Hashtag live. Michelle is also in hashtag live. We also have Booyan with agency in Mongolia and in the US. So there you go. Some additional countries around the world as well. We are a global community and darn proud to be able to do that. And we have Daniel saying awesome. And yes, absolutely awesome with 2 hearts, right? And so with that, once again, this is our summary of everything that we are providing to you. Yes, in fact, we are going to be doing some new initiatives to make sure that we protect both the users, the members, as well as our very talented team of service providers. And this is our invitation to officially partner with you so that we can get you officially endorsed and qualified directly by Groove, so that you know and other people know whom we actually recommend. By the way, Naveen says thank you for your wishes. You are very welcome. Hope you're having a great birthday. And for all of us who are watching, of course, let's make sure that we send the same wishes over as well. Now, with all of that, of course, there's going to be a lot of work that needs to take place. So let's make sure that we connect personally. Let's make sure that you reach out to me or I reach out to you, and we have the opportunity to actually connect so that I can send you over to the page where you can accept the invitation to be an official Groove services provider, because this is going to be the first logical step for us to make Groove an entirely safe place and an even more valuable place for all of our fellow Groovesters. All right, so make sure that you do that, and we'll make sure that we follow up with you on the next steps. All right, so that's all that we have for now. And on behalf of the entire Groove team and myself, we appreciate you. We thank you for spending your time right here with us. As you can see, lots of really exciting and amazing things ahead. And just so that you know, the freelancing agency service providing thing is only the beginning. As I mentioned, if you want to be a promoter, we mentioned affiliate marketing earlier. We mentioned training and mentorship and speaking and doing webinars and so many opportunities, all of which also provide you with additional opportunities to make more money right here in Groove as well. So if you want to make more money, type in the word money, okay? Because we want to make sure that we are on the same page. So with that, I want to thank you for your time right here today. Take action right now. Let me know if you have any questions. And yes, I will see you on the inside. Cheers, folks. We'll see you next time. You gotta get into the groove.